Hello and welcome, beautiful people at YouTube. This is Bahama Raven speaking. And welcome to Trails of Cold Steel 2. Today, we're going to be starting a new chapter in our adventure, Act 1-2. And to be completely honest, I'm not really looking forward to this one. Well then, it's time to get going. We're going to be using Valimar's power this time too, right? Yeah, the Spirit Path is going to be our best bet for traveling. His mana should have recovered by now. Yes, he should have more than plenty after resting a whole day. I take it all of you are well rested too? Yep. I'm fine, thanks. Come to think of it, what happened to Toval and Captain Claire? I'm not sure, they headed off somewhere early this morning. Sorry for the delay, I thought we'd be back before now. Where did you two go? We decided to do one more round to check Ymir's defenses. I wanted to make sure the communication equipment that I modified yesterday was functioning properly too. Good news is, everything is in tip-top shape, which means Ymir's now got a line of communication with the 4th Armored Division and the RMP. Really? Talk about convenient. Still, Toval and I are in agreement that it wouldn't be wise for us to leave the village completely unguarded, so a few of us should stay behind to keep an eye on things around here. So that's probably for the best, yeah. Good idea. The bigger the group is, the more likely we are to stand out as suspicious even if we do use the Spirit Path. To even things out, I think it'd be better if Toval or you stayed behind, Captain. Which means you can only get one guest character. That's fair. You read my mind. I think a couple of you guys should probably stick around too. We can discuss that while walking along the valley. There's no point in splitting up right here, right now. But try and make your mind up before we get to Valimar. Sure thing. Let's get going. We'll see you in a bit, Mom. Alright, take care. I need all of you to come back here to me as soon as you can, okay? Of course, we'll be back before you know it. And with more of our friends in tow. Okay, welcome officially to Act 1-2. We're gonna be here a while, I can assure you. Alright, so the next part is going to be deciding who's gonna come with me for the upcoming chapter. Like the cutscene said, we cannot bring all 6 with us. To be completely precise, we can only... Rin is mandatory, of course, but we can only bring 2 members of Class 7 and 1 of the cast characters, so a total of 4. So I think that my party will be looking like this for this chapter. I'm going with Rin, of course. Then I'll have Fee accompany me as a secondary attacker, Elliot as support, and Captain Claire as a secondary support. I want to use all the guest characters I can, and, well, Claire is a good time as any to use her, and she's gonna be pretty good, not gonna lie, in this chapter precisely. Marcus and Toval will have to stay behind, but I'll say it right now, you don't really need to worry about leaving party members behind. The game will automatically level them up a little bit. By the time you come back, they won't be as high level as you are, but at the very least they won't be like 20 levels behind. So yeah, first things first, I'm going to remove all the quartzes from both Toval and Marcus, just in case I might need them, because once you leave, or rather, once they stay behind, you do not have access to their equipment, quartz is included. So I'm gonna take the citrus bottle and the stone brooch away from them. I can leave the armors on them, to be honest. We're going to be getting something better later down the line. Also, I think we can visit the weapon shop and we can already upgrade Claire's weapon. Yes, we can turn the Crusader into the Ixion. Plus 5% crit and plus 40 strength. It's really not gonna be bad. There's no point in using the shop to buy stuff here because new equipment hasn't been unlocked just yet. If you haven't recovered all of your craft points, do it now. And if you have done everything you need, let's head towards Valimar. The story will advance and it won't be possible to return to Ymir for a while. Are we ready? Then let's take off. I'll be customizing Claire's quartzes later down the line, not now. Alright, here we are again. Is he still asleep? Looks that way. Valimar, can you hear me? Reawakening from inactive state. Reboot complete. Awakener and secondary contractor waveforms detected. Ooh, good. He's recovered enough mana. Man, he really is amazing. I think I'm starting to get used to him, weird as that sounds. Okay, where to, guys? We should probably double check where everyone currently is first. Valimar, can you update us on where the others are? Repeating search. 3 of the remaining secondary contractors are to the northeast in the North region. 3 are to the southeast in the Legram region. All vital signs appear normal. They're still safe. It sounds that way. Well, if nothing happened to me, there's no way anything could have happened to the rest of us. I'm glad they're okay. Yeah, still, there's no time to waste. Like Tovel said, where to next? Both Nord and Legram are about the same distance away from here. By train, maybe. I think Nord's a little bit closer though, if I recall. Any objections to going there? Nord is Gaius' homeland, right? I've never been, so I'm actually kinda excited to go. I'm in the same boat as Elliot. Considering it's not actually Erebonian territory, I wouldn't be surprised if the war hasn't had much impact there. Yeah, about that. You'll see what I mean. I wouldn't be so sure. Do you have any info on that, Captain? I'm afraid not. We don't really have any resources to spare that far north at the moment. However, I do know that the Elite 3rd Armored Division is stationed there. It's not hard to imagine there being a rising conflict between them and the Nortia Provincial Army. That's true. We'll have to keep on our toes in Nord as much as anywhere else. Still set on heading to Nord? We're going to be in danger regardless of where we go, so yeah. Besides, the 3 of us are over there. Sorry, 3 of us are over there. A little danger is not enough to stop me from seeing them again. Agreed. Plus, it'd be nice to let everyone else know that you're alive too, Reen. No, it sounds good to me too. That's that then. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Just make sure you figure out who's coming and who's staying first. Okay, now we actually get to officially decide our party. 2 of these must be from Class 7, while the last must be either Tovel or Captain Claire. After choosing your party, you won't be able to change it for some time, so choose wisely. Like I said, I'll bring Elliot, Fee, and Claire with me. The reason why I chose Elliot and Fee is... well, Machias is going to be pretty useless considering the party members that I'm going to be getting this chapter. And if I don't bring Elliot along, I'm not gonna have a lot in terms of magic damage. I'll definitely have to devote Claire to that, and that would be mostly a waste. Plus, I do want Claire to come with me, so Tovo has to stay on the bench this time. Plus, the only utility that Marcus could bring is the burst drive, and even then, because of how slow he is, he won't be able to use it much. There are going to be a lot of speedy enemies compared to him. So yeah, this is the party, so let's go. Time to go. I'll leave him here in your care, you two. Don't worry, we'll take care of everything here. Ymir will be just fine, or I'm not a bracer. Take care, guys. Don't worry about us. We'll bring the others back safely, promise. We'll be back as soon as we can. We'll be counting on you. Well then, we should be going. The Highlands are well known for their vastness. You can say that again. We're going to need to be very careful once we arrive. Celine, we're ready when you are. And ready I am. Valimar, open the spirit path. Our destination is the North Highlands to the northeast. Acknowledged. Activating spirit path. And there we go. And once again, it feels like I'm tripping. Also, just in case you're wondering, this chapter will have pretty much a lot of slowdowns, and they won't be from either the stream or anything else. It's the game itself. Even the original PS3 and PS Vita versions had this issue, and the PS4, unfortunately, is no exception. This isn't my first time using this route or anything, but still. It feels weird though. But our classmates are waiting somewhere on the other side of this. Yeah. And we'll stop at nothing to bring them back. Yep, this will be fine. We're headed into what I considered my nightmare back in the first guide. Welcome to Editing Cutsville. Where are we? Looks like we made it. Well, now Valimar has to rest, and this place looks oddly familiar. In the first game, where we teleported is the place where we first fought Millium Orion. Welcome to the North Highlands. Pretty much the biggest single map of the entire game, in terms of single locations. The stone circle is in the southern part of the Highlands. Funnily enough, this is where we first met Millium. Oh really? So you guys fought here? I heard all about that from Million actually. This spot's fairly high up too, so it won't be easy to see from ground level. We should be able to leave Valimar here without him being found. Yeah, ground level maybe, but what if an airship comes around? Celine's right. This area is an excellent place to keep Valimar. That aside, this view is spectacular. Yeah, I won't deny the scenery is beautiful, but crossing it from one side to another, trust me, it's another issue entirely, especially on foot. My work allows me to see different places all across Erebonia, but I've never seen it anywhere quite like this. Yeah, it's stunning. So this is where Group A got to spend its field study for June, huh, Reen? Yep, Chapter 3. I remember. Anyway, I think we should get moving. We need to start gathering information on where everyone might be. I say we start by heading to either the settlement to the north or Zendergate to the south. That settlement's where Gaius is from, right? Zendergate's where the 3rd Armored Division is stationed too. It's the perfect choice if we want to go somewhere with plenty of people around. Yeah, they're both a ways away on foot, but either one's worth a shot. Sounds good? Let's go. So yeah, apparently you get to decide where to go next, but trust me, that freedom will be taken away from you very soon. Also, you will see me use turbo mode in these maps quite a lot. Because we're gonna be doing a lot of back and forth. Also, let's find the first enemy.
Let's finish him.
The first enemy of this new area. The winged snake. Level 55, so yeah, we're slightly under leveled on average, but trust me, even if we get here at level 52, you'd still be fine. Anyway, one thing to be said about the winged snake, it can cause poison if it hits you, so do be careful if you're grinding. Okay, so I'm gonna...
Got it. An opening! It's over!
You two make a deadly
Onward.
couple.
Ha! Now!
Nope, I'm not gonna do that.
Sit! Okay!
I'm gonna have, Elliot use the
Analyzing enemy
detector.
attack patterns.
I press triangle to get to the skill menu, to the craft menu. I've been playing way too much Persona 5 lately.
Got it. An opening! You really know how to handle yourself. Yay!
They do give out a little bit of experience, not much. Boosted by 60%, 790 really isn't that much. There are going to be better grinding spots than here, I can assure you. But before heading to the next section, which is gonna happen next video, I'm already gonna say it, I need to be level 80. So
look at them flying around without a care in the world. Black kites? Or maybe hawks?
yeah, Hawk sounds about right. Anyway, like I said, for the next area I need to be level 58, and you will see what I mean later. For now, first chest with the Curia Bomb. And now let's continue going down, and down, and down. Also, let me double check a little something. Yeah. Looks like I've been a complete dum-dum and forgot to buy some new supplies. I'm completely out of battle scopes. So I'll have to analyze with Elliot. Hello, not Chocobo.
Let's get this over with.
Let's move.
What are you? Ostriches. Level 57. This may be worth my time.
There! Ha!
Understood.
Please don't double insta-kill.
Mortal Mirage! Good work, everyone.
Well, never mind. I'll have my chances to get back on them. Still, 1527 with only a 50% boost. Not bad at all.
Success.
Also, I just noticed a little something here. No, it's tactics. Actually, what am I doing? Yeah, this formation sounds a little bit.
I
Looks a little better.
spy with my little eye the goods.
Let me get this. Marble ring. Marble ring, what does it prevent? It prevents mute. That's very good. Nice to have on magic casters, and I think it's gonna be relevant later. Not sure. Now, let's move onward right here. Ooh, new enemy.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we got our overdrive back. Not gonna use it, of course. Here we have grasshoppers. Level 55, so probably not gonna be very worth of experience.
Eliminating targets.
Onward.
Wow, seriously. No, unbalance at all. Wait.
No more. Mortal Mirage! Here's our chance!
I'll back you up!
Funnily enough, I
Here we
had a
go.
feeling that would happen.
Now's our chance!
Stop.
Okay. Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
Good. Now this is much better.
Analysis complete.
Okay.
1, 2.
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
And down he goes. Okay, let's move on. Actually worth a lot more experience than I thought. Alright, let's just continue.
I did it!
This is gonna be a long trek to where I'm supposed to go. But I'm still gonna face a few more enemies right here.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Also, I hope you can hear me fine.
Okay.
Maybe I should lower the game volume a little. Give me a second. I'll be doing it later, I guess. Anyway, new enemy, Brutal Infants. Level 55. This got
Eliminating
easy.
targets.
Let's move!
Okay, let's take out 2 or 3 of them.
Burn to ash!
Fall!
Okay. Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
That was good enough.
Analysis complete.
Understood.
And dead.
Ceasing hostilities. Let's move onward.
Getting a good amount of experience, not gonna lie, I was thinking much worse.
I did it!
Alright, let's move on. Okay, I'll take this opportunity to actually lower the volume of the game a little bit. So you should hear me just fine.
This is the way, right?
Follow the cliff round here, and we'll come out into an open area.
Yeah, sounds good enough. Oh hey, it's now not chocobo again.
Now's our chance! Let's get him!
Backed up by a
I'll
wing
handle it.
snake.
Eliminating targets.
Sadly, the wing snakes can die for all I
Now.
care.
Got you!
Okay. Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
Alright,
Analysis complete.
now I got what I needed to get.
Onward.
Now you can both
No
go.
more.
Mortal
Mortal
Mirage.
Mirage!
My turn! Ha! Now!
You're open.
That was easy enough.
Absolute victory.
Nice fighting, Fee.
And this is good experience. Wow, even Claire is getting good experience in this map. Even Toval had a lot of trouble getting experience in Act 1-1. Anyway, proceeding right here towards this small part. Get another chest with an EP charge 2. Okay, there aren't any new enemies in this area, so if you want, you can just skip through. And by going all the way around this mountain where the storm circle is up there, you will trigger a cutscene at one point. It should be somewhere around here anyway. There we go. Is that gunfire? Yeah. Look, over there. Armored vehicles, that's not good. And Panzer Soldaten in tow. You aren't getting away. This is the end of the road for you, 3rd Armored Division. Curse Noble Alliance, they're moving hunks of metal. All units fire, don't let them get any closer. And of course they can zigzag. Man, this fight is so not fair. You're finished. Guess not. What the hell? Where did that come from? An ambush. Damn them. How long have they been there? Aim at their feet. All units, concentrate your firepower. Yes, sir. It's a trap. Ugh. Damn that one-eye smartass. We'll let him have this one. Withdraw to the watchtower. We need to regroup. Yes, sir. And they're running away with their tail between their legs. Cowards. The Panzer Soldats are withdrawing. Fortunately, we were able to keep losses to a minimum. The old model tanks perform acceptably as well. Should we pursue them? No, let them leave. We may have the advantage now, but they still have plenty of strength remaining. Launching a full-on assault now would be playing right into their hands. All units return to Zendergate. Recover the wounded and prepare for our next battle. Yes, sir. Oh, that was something else. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Yeah, but I guess even a place as far out as Nord, couldn't avoid becoming a battlefield. Yeah, you really had to jinx it, didn't you? The Soldats might be simple copies of the Divine Knights, but those soldiers still did well in repelling them. That was one of the strategies the army developed to hinder the Soldats' mobility and make them easier to handle. Their execution was brilliant, to say the least. Every one of their units worked together flawlessly. It's clear as day how both the Lieutenant General and his division gained their stellar reputation. Yeah, they're no pushovers. Dad's division is known as the strongest, but the 3rd Armored Division could easily give them a run for their Mira. Well, the one positive out of this is that now we know the Lieutenant General is holding out alright. But why did the Noble Alliance choose to retreat in that direction? I mean, that's where the Imperial's army watchtower is. Maybe something's happened there and that we don't know about yet. And the fastest way to figure that out is to ask the soldiers at Zendergate. That sounds like a good idea. I'm sure they wouldn't mind answering a few questions after that last battle. Hopefully. Let's get moving. Well, guess we have to walk all the way up here. It's gonna be a long trek, so let's get to it. Turbo mode, to me! Also,
I can't believe there are soldats out here.
They couldn't use the railway, so that just leaves...
I mean, if they didn't come here by train and the sea is out of the option, guess the sky's the limit.
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat. Okay.
Okay, here we have a new enemy from the Thunder Loaches, level 56, and these guys can cause seal and or mute. They should be easy to dispatch anyway, so let's do that.
Eliminating targets.
Okay. Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
And now that they're analyzed, I can take care of them, no problem.
Analysis complete.
Let's move.
No, Gale.
Second form. Gale! Now!
You're open.
You're done!
Understood.
2 out of 3, let's take care of the third.
Good work, everyone.
Okay-ish experience, I guess. Like I was saying before entering this fight, or rather getting interrupted by the active voice acting, there are treasure chests, and quite a lot of those at that, but right now the game will force us to go to Zendergate, so we won't be able to get them all anyway, so I'm gonna skip them for now, but trust me, I am not going to forget about them. For now, let's just make a beeline for Zendergate, and let that be the end of that.
Please tell me that's Zendergate.
We're almost there.
Yeah, going on foot really isn't that smart around here. Hi Luna, thanks for tuning in. Say hello to YouTube because this part already goes live on YouTube later. We're already in episode 11 in case you're wondering. That's cool.
We're finally here.
That you are, my friend.
Zendergate sure is imposing.
And well guarded, too.
I'm not surprised. I doubt that was the first battle to take place here since the war started.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to voice every single thing about this game. Otherwise my throat would be killing me right now.
I just hope the Lieutenant General is able to meet with us.
Who goes there?
Whoa, hang on a sec.
Hey, I just got here, I'm already getting arrested. What is this?
What are a bunch of civilians like you doing in a place like this?
I get there's a civil war going on, but come on.
You sure don't look like you're from the settlement.
Put your hands in the air.
Please wait. We come in peace. While I may not be traveling in military uniform, I am Captain Claire Revelt of the Railway Military Police. If at all possible, we'd like to request a meeting with Lieutenant General Vander.
You're the Icy Maiden?
Thank goodness. We know people way up.
The rest of us are students at Thor's Military Academy. We only just arrived at the Highlands.
Yeah, do you remember us? We've been here about 6 months ago.
Thor's, you say? Wasn't there a bunch of students from Thor's who came here on a field study a few months back?
Thank goodness they're not complete idiots.
Now that you mention it, young man, you do look kind of familiar.
Rest assured, they are exactly who they claim to be.
And here's the boss of the area.
Lieutenant General!
Good day, sir.
So he's...
Lieutenant General Zex Vander.
It has been some time, Ring Schwarzer of Class 7. I presume those of you I don't recognize are classmates whose field studies took place elsewhere.
Okay, that's good to know. Thanks for letting me know.
Yep.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Good day, General.
I'm impressed you were able to make it here. The ferocity of this war raging around us grows worse by the day. Come, it would be my honor to speak with you and field any questions you may have in my office.
Welcome inside a military base. Also, Luna, I'm gonna say it right here because I'm still streaming. Even if this goes to YouTube, if there's any questions you have about the game, the way it works, the story, anything, I'm just going to explain it later when I'm going to cut the part for this episode. There's going to be a point where I'm going to stop the actual recording footage, and then I'm going to move to a little cut and then do the next one. I'm still gonna stream, I'm not gonna stop anyway. Moving on. The Watchtower has been overtaken by the Noble Alliance? I'm afraid so. It happened not long after the war began. Also, I am not copying the exact voices they had in voice acting. I'm sorry, I am not that good. They've been using it as a base of operation from which to attack Zendergate. Now we have to fight off their offensive from both sides of the border. Sounds like a bad situation to be in. Yep, you've been sandwiched. Wow, it sounds like you have it even tougher than Dad does over at Guerrilla. The situation here is certainly less than ideal. We've been doing all we can to hold out, even resorting to using the old model tanks. It's been successful so far, but I see. Also, don't mind the talking cat, Luna. Sounds like it's only a matter of time before the gate falls. Celine? She's not mistaken, I'm afraid. Without a significant development in our favor, I expect this base to fall within the month. We're doing all we can to avoid that, but it is a possibility we must accept sooner or later. If I may ask, how did the Watchtower fall into enemy hands to begin with? Exactly, Luna. Never question the talking animals. I imagine it would have been well guarded, considering it was built to keep watch on the Republic. It was. The soldiers there would have been highly vigilant too, thanks to the attack mere months prior. However, none of us could have imagined the card that the Alliance would play to take it from us. I understand you may find this hard to believe. And here comes the pipe bomb. But we have reason to believe the Alliance has temporarily joined hands with the Republic. You're kidding! They formed an alliance with Calvard? But that doesn't... Everybody in Calvard are enemies. You are absolutely certain, because you're right, sir. I do find it hard to believe. I am. The soldiers who were stationed at the Watchtower at the time have testified as such. The day it fell, they came under attack by the Republican airships. And while they were focusing on fighting those off, they were attacked by Erebonian ships full of soldats from the west. They didn't stand a chance. Oh no. There seems to be no room for that in that case then. Ereboni and Calvert have been at each other's throats like cats and dogs for forever though. I would have thought the Alliance would understand just who they were making a deal with. Looks like what we have here is a case of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. It gets worse. Ever since the Watchtower fell, all our orbal communication have cut out too. That's true for the whole Highlands actually, so we can't even call for reinforcements from the mainland. So, you're sandwiched. no radio communication whatsoever, and outnumbered in terms of raw military power. Yep, you're pretty much screwed, alright. I see. Well, that sure doesn't sound like a coincidence. We're inclined to agree. From what we can tell, there's nothing wrong with the communication equipment itself. I just wish we could get in contact with Gwen. Oh. I do recall getting information saying that Gwen Reinford was staying here in Nord. He definitely would be the ideal person to discuss technological issues with. Yeah, if anyone could get to the bottom of this, it's him. Of course, if you could just call him and ask, you wouldn't need his help to begin with. Well, no shit, Sherlock. It really does sound like we should do something to help here. You need to concern yourself with us. This war is between us and the Alliance. Exactly. Leave the fighting to us, and focus on the task you came here for. We have no intention of relying on the help of your Divine Knight. I would rather you use it to protect yourselves anyway. You have no reason to suffer because of this war. Besides, you've all come this way. I'm sure Gaius would very much like to see you. Well, 1 out of 3, now we know who's here. Gaius is here? I believe so. I haven't met with him yet myself, but he left a message for me with one of my men. He supposedly returned here roughly a week ago with several other students. He said that he wanted to assess the situation here before taking off to his home settlement to the north. Then he should be back home by now. Which means we know exactly where to find him. The fighting here grows more fierce with every sunrise. I won't stop you from going after your classmates, but I would ask that you be careful not to get caught up in any of the fighting. The nobles are preparing to move their settlement farther north to avoid getting drawn into it themselves, I believe. Really? Sounds like we need to head north quickly. That would be prudent, yes. I suggest you use the horses we have here at the gate if you're in a hurry. Yes, thank you. We won't have to walk anymore. Thank you. Okay, sure, fine. You can use the same ones you rode during your field study. That way you'll be ready you're already used to handling them. Thanks for your kindness, sir. We appreciate it, sir. Alright, let's head for the settlement. It should be an hour away on horseback. Hey Reen, I've never ridden a horse before. It doesn't really seem like something I could pick up quickly either. Same. I know how to ride one, so if one of you rides on my back and the other rides with Reen, we shouldn't have any trouble. Regardless, we should hurry. The sooner we can reach the settlement, the better. Right. Okay, now that we can move again inside Zendergate, we gotta be doing something. First off, we want to get to the opposite side of the base. And we want to go to the mess hall right here, and we want to talk to this guy, Marx. That's his name, yeah. Yes, that's us. I'm gonna skip the dialogue here. And he gives us a recipe for the potato croquette, another one of the dishes that I was most interested in. Oh, his daughter is missing. Okay, one thing to mention about the shop. See here, classic croquette. This is what the recipe does. First and foremost, this is our 5th recipe, a pretty good one at that. It recovers HP and also it increases our strength and defense by 25%, which means we do want it for some boss fights later. Trust me, the stat buff is going to be pretty solid. Okay, so if we... Oh, there's a student here. Forgot to mention that. So here we have Beryl, the occult club president. Talking to her gives us her entry in the notebook. And here's the shop. Okay, so here we can actually buy new equipment. We can buy weapons, and we can buy survival vest and military gear, which is the base equipment for this area. Do not buy it yet. There's a major reason for that. We will be getting better equipment in another shop later down the line. If you buy all that stuff now, you will be wasting money, at least in my opinion. Do buy the weapons if you want. Also, buying a weapon for Claire is going to be a waste, because the weapon that she came with is the weapon that you can buy here, and we have already upgraded it, so it would be really a waste of 2040 Mira. Do buy the weapons for the party members that you brought. In our case, Reen, Elliot, and Fee, respectively. And take the chance to upgrade them. Literally no reason to buy the shotgun for Machias or the stun rod for Tovol, since we don't have them with us. It would be really a big waste. Although one thing that I will be buying, aside from some ingredients later, I'm gonna buy a few battle scopes because I'm gonna need them. Also, I do have some Cepheid masses that I need to exchange. Yeah, only 9,900 Mira worth. Yep, that's good enough. Also, I wanted to check 3, 2, 2, 8. I think I'll upgrade one more slot for everyone here, just because I know I can. Alright, that's good enough, at least for now. I'll be customizing them a little bit better later. Okay, now we're done with the inside of the base. Please get out of my way. There's someone else we need to talk to outside of the base. But first, I've missed riding a horse across the Highlands. How to ride a horse. Horseback riding controls are largely the same as those for regular movements. Use the left stick to move, dash by pressing R1. You can dismount by pressing circle. To mount again, approach it and press the X button. Furthermore, you can summon your horse by pressing the square button to open the navigation menu, then pressing triangle. Okay. When riding, you can initiate in battle by either making contact with an enemy or pressing X when near it. One thing that the game doesn't tell you is that if you do this, you won't be able to trigger second or higher advantages. You can only do single advantage. Before heading on, here's the second student of Thor's that you can speak to, Mint. Huh? Elliot, is it really you? Yep, it's him. Yeah, they came here with Gaius, then he left, basically. That's all she tells us. Okay, now we're officially done with Zendergate. For now, anyway. We'll be back. We'll always be back.
This is so cool!
It feels like we're one with the wind.
I'm glad I still remember how to ride a horse.
Okay, nothing much around here. Wrecks of tanks, I guess. Okay, so I'm going around a little bit in the northern side right here to get the chests. I'm going to fight only enemies.
I spy with my little eye the goods.
I'm only fighting enemies that I haven't faced yet. And here's a little piece of equipment that we can find later. The Cloud Shoes. This is a male piece of equipment. No, it's a female piece of equipment. Yep. Plus 10 strength, 210 defense, 10 art strike, 3 speed, and plus 2 movement. It's really, really good. Much better than the military gear. I mean, compared to the military gear, it has 10 less physical defense. Still, the boost in strength and art strike, and speed, especially speed, makes it up for it quite considerably too. Also, 69 speed. Nice. Alright, let's move onward. There should be another treasure chest right here. Under this cliff. I think there was one. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, that treasure chest looks really nice.
With a tiara quartz. I think I'm gonna give it to someone. Someone that may be able to use it. Yeah, I'll give it to Claire because, sure, why not?
Yeah!
In between this episode and the next one, I am going to upgrade Claire's quartz equipment because she sorely needs it. Okay, also one more thing. This is where we need to go. Okay? That's where the Nord settlement is. However, this area right here, the one that leads to the watchtower, right now is still inaccessible.
The settlement's to the left of here.
We can finally see Gaius's home.
Yeah, about that. You'll see what I mean. If we try to go to the southern part of the Highlands, there's a plot wall, so we can't go there just yet. But there's still one more chest that we need to collect, and I'd rather do it now.
Whoa!
Follow the wall, go all the way up here.
Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
And you'll come across a monster chest.
Enemy sighted! Let's take him out!
My turn.
So what do we have here? Ostriches and grasshoppers. Yeah, this fight is going to be a piece of cake. I've already analyzed them, so no need to hold back on them, right?
Here I go. Now.
Got you! My turn!
Okay, Reen, you can focus on the group on the right.
Second form! Gale! Now's our chance!
I'll go
Let's
burst.
go, everyone!
Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Sit!
Okay.
So many overkills. Alright, the ostriches
slow.
can petrify you. That's scary.
Onward.
But this should do it.
Ceasing hostilities. Let's move onward.
By using burst the way I did get a lot of overkills, but I did miss out on a double or triple kill bonus. Could have done a little better, to be honest. But I'll take what I can get. Almost 6,600 experience is still pretty good. Not enough to get Reen and Elliot to level 56 though.
Success.
That's what I want to see.
Also, don't count on Claire getting any new crafts as she levels up. And we get the Ingenuity Quartz as a reward. What this quartz does, I'm going to show you real quick. Here it is. Grants Art Strike plus 10, and your effort points will recover automatically once you're on the field. You can even stay still your effort points will recover automatically outside of combat. This will be good for a party member that we will get later.
Yeah!
But for now, let's go towards the settlement. There's no chest over there.
Settlement's dead ahead.
You think we'll find Gaius there?
If they've started evacuating, it's hard to say.
It's likely that we're going to find him there, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, past this point there is the nomad settlement, but this is actually where I'm going to end this episode here for YouTube anyway. I'm still going to continue the stream I'm currently doing and record a little bit more before I stop. For those who are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you again very soon. This is Bahama Raven, signing out. Bye-bye.